Dr. Reginald.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi everyone. Welcome back to VODAN Africa and Asia meeting. And my name is Putu, and I will put the agenda in the chat box today. But before we start the meeting, please. Oh, Prof. Francisca is here. So please turn off your mic, and if you have any question, you can raise your hand or type into the chat box. Now I will hand over to Prof. Francisca to open the meeting before I will go through the agenda today. Prof. Francisca, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Putu. My apologies for joining late. I have a conflict in another meeting. You can see just arrived in the venue. I would like to welcome everyone for joining us for today, and thank you for everything you're doing to keep the community going. I haven't seen the agenda yet, Putu, but I'm going to request that you kindly help us to drive the agenda and coordinate the meeting. I'll try and pop in from time to time. I'll be in on the meeting, but I may not be able to speak due to a conflict in my schedule. Thank you and welcome to everyone.
Okay, thanks, Prof. Francisca, for your opening. Dr. Reginald, before I go through the agenda, do you want to say something? Or
Yes, I think the meeting today, first of all, to welcome everybody and to echo what Professor Francisca said. Yesterday's meeting with the country coordinators, our concentration has been meeting the minimum viable product. So if we go around the countries, what can we demonstrate as having been achieved? And if we are able to reach there, then I think there's a lot we have covered so far that people need to know about. The second point was that it's going to come out in the agenda is how to demonstrate what we have achieved. When you go around each country, there's a lot that has been done, and perhaps is the language of trying to portray what we have achieved that perhaps is not coming out clearly. So that if somebody came to visit my health facility and wants to know what we have achieved, what am I able to demonstrate? What am I able to tell? I think that's what we are talking about, the minimum viable product. Then we hope after these 2 sessions, we can now say we have achieved ABCD and maybe we deserve a break. But before that, we need to demonstrate that we have achieved something. So that's why this meeting is so important, that we showcase where we are per country. Thank you, Putu.
thanks, Dr. Reginald, for your speech to open the meeting. Actually, I will continue what our discussion yesterday, but I sum up yesterday meeting in a slide. So please, if you have any addition, you can say to me. Then I will directly change or add the slide. So what we'll do in this meeting now is to check, going through one by one the country, and what is first we need to check. I already summarized the deployment and also the agreement update, and then what is our demonstration plan, and also because Prof. Francisca is here, maybe Samson could explain about our plan, how to test the HIS2 interoperability, and then the last one is special update. So I will start by checking the deployment update based on our discussion yesterday. So from Uganda, the deployment update, the summary is 3 out of 7 health facilities already deployed the system. And there is one problem about password reset issue in Case Clinic. And the health facilities, these 3 health facilities are Case Clinic, KIU Teaching Hospital, and Lira Referral Hospital. Do you want to add something about that, Mariam, before I move to the agreement update? For example, like how's the solution of password reset issue in case clinic? If you cannot speak, Mariam, you can type into the chat box. Okay, we are waiting for your update about the issue. Then these 3 health facilities already deployed, and maybe Mariam, please update me about the other health facilities, the other 4 health facilities. But for the agreement update, 2 out of 7 health facilities signed the agreement. It is KIU and also Lira Referral Hospital, and still waiting the agreement from case clinic. So if I made a mistake for the summary, you can directly correct my summary in the chat box, Mariam, or just chat me. Okay, that's the update from Uganda. So we have 3 out of 7 health facility already deployed, but only 2 agreement signed from Uganda. And I will move to Nigeria. So the summary is, sorry, it is not 17, it is 21. 21 out of 21 health facilities already deployed. And there is a data saving issue found in OOU, Olabisi Onabanjo University Health Center Mini and main campus. And I just got update from Abdullahi. There is a general maternity health hospital found also the issue. And I don't know, is there any other health facility, or do you still in checking for that, Abdullahi? Could you confirm about this? Only general maternity hospital, or you still checking the other hospital about the issue? You can go ahead, Abdullahi. I didn't see Abdullahi here, but I saw him a minute ago. So maybe let's back to Nigeria after Abdullahi rejoined this meeting. Yeah.
To just address the question raised by Professor Francisca in the chat.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Or you keep in mind that maybe now or later, but just keep in mind that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Prof. Francisca said that he already sent the solution to the affected countries, and can the countries confirm if they solve the problem, please? Yeah, Prof. Francisca, I want to confirm it to Abdullahi, but Abdullahi is not here. I don't know, maybe let's wait for Abdullahi later and ask him about can he resolve that, and can he did he receive the solution? And for the agreement update, I just got the update from Dr. Ibrahim. It is centralized agreement. I mean, like one for all of the health facilities, because it is from the Department of Health. So it is still in progress. It is almost done. So it is still in progress. And that's the update from Nigeria. And oh, Dr. Sakinat is here. Could you respond Prof. Francisca question, Dr. Sakinat? Do you get the solution from Oluwole? Dr. Sakinat, you can go ahead. Dr. Sakinat, could you confirm that you got the solution from Oluwole? Oh, Kau is here. While we are waiting, Kau is still joining, and I don't know why Dr. Sakinat is not answering, maybe internet connection. Let's move to Kau. Can you hear me, Kau?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Prof. Francisca said that Oluwole already sent the solution to you. Yeah. Do you get the solution from Oluwole, and have you checked is it works or not?
Umar is in charge of the technical, so I have to check with Umar.
Yeah, okay. And how about the other health facilities? Because you only confirm only one health facilities got the problem, but how about the others?
Yes, the others I have not gotten any. I mean, no complaint, but we'll check with them.
Okay, so for now, I assume only one health facility. Only 3 health facilities from Nigeria. It is OOU Mini and Main Campus, and also General Maternity Health Hospital, if I'm not wrong. Only one in your side, Abdullahi.
Yes, that's the one I get report from.
Yeah. Yeah, and please check the solution from Oluwole. Prof. Francisca said that Oluwole already sent the solution to the countries that affected by the problem.
Okay, I'll check.
Okay, so I will repeat the update from Nigeria. So the agreement, it is the centralized agreement, and it is almost done. The agreement almost done for all of the health facilities. Well, if there is a wrong summary, so just raise your hand or unmute your mic and correct me, because this report will be sent to will be kept as our tracking progress. So we move to Kenya. Summary from Kenya: 2 out of 3 health facilities already deployed the system. No problem detected because it is already tested by William and Seth. And for Pulmuani, it is still pending because change of director. So we have 2 health facilities deployed the VODAN Africa. It is Beacon of Hope Hospital and Kenya Medical Research Institute. Do we have any addition, Dr. Reginald or William?
That is correct.
Okay. And for the agreement, yeah, we have 2 agreements. It is from Beacon of Hope and also Kenya Medical Research Institute. And it is we are still waiting for the Pumwani, but let's move to the next.
What is important about the agreement? They have already been received. The boards have met. They have discussed. So just a matter of getting and sending back. So I'm just waiting, hoping that today or tomorrow there's an email from Beacon of Hope and also Kenya Medical Research Institute.
Okay. So it is it is considered. I think there is no problem from that process. And we will move to deployment update from Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. None of the health facilities deployed the system. There are around, I don't know, maybe 20, I think 20 health facilities from Addis, and still no update because there is a problem, personal problem with Wondimu, but I don't know, maybe there is another update later from Wondimu, from Dr. Wondimu. And then
Can
from,
I speak, Putu?
Yeah, oh,
Tigis
Tigis is here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you update Tigis?
Thank you. We start the computer procurement process, and we are starting to collect the pro forma this week. And I hope in the coming weeks, we'll, as soon as we get the computers, we'll start the deployment.
Okay, thanks for your yeah.
No, go ahead. I think she's communicating a very important message, Putu. So it's good to take note.
Yeah, I directly put it here.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so we got new update, and okay, from Mekele team, still no health facilities deployed the VODAN Africa, but there is a problem in fund transfer blocking problem. But the Mekele team tried to install it in lower spec of computer. Am I right, Mekele team, G2 or Samson? If there is no comment, maybe you can comment it later, but right now the condition is there is none of the health facilities deployed in the system. So yeah, that's the last update, but you made progress. Yeah,
Again, there is going to be accurate in the reporting. It's not just maybe fund transfer, but also the question of transport. That was the issue that was raised yesterday. And there are other technical problems that are connected with Mekele because of the blockage. And I think Professor Francisca had also already commented on the same. So it's always good to give as much accurate information as possible so that we are not making progress. Mekele team is ready to speak.
yeah, you can go ahead.
Yes, hello everyone. This is Samson. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. You can go ahead, Samson.
Yes, the agreement process is already done. All of the health facilities have agreed to work to receive the VODAN MVP, and they are excited about it. The only issue that we're having is due to the blockage. We cannot access finances, so the purchasing process of computers is not feasible. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to install a system in computers that are already available in the health facilities. With IDER, we are fortunate that they have a good server, so we changed the architecture into a client server architecture so that we can use any regular computer on the OPDs. The IDER is a big hospital with many OPDs. And we also had issues with the ICT on how to proceed because of the management of the server. And in this regard, what we did is we tried to create an image which they can easily install, and we're happy about this image that we created. It allows them to install on the host computer instead of the virtual machine. So now they are installing the image on the server, and it will from there on the OPDs, we can even use tablets to collect the information. So the progress in IDER is going very smooth, and they will report back next week on the status it's in. And the other health facilities, we're trying to mobilize resources, and we are coordinating with them. And because of transportation issues, we are trying to limit ourselves into the health facilities located in Mekelle, and we are because the Regional Health Bureau was the one who was signing the agreements on behalf of the health facilities, and I believe we are in agreement with them as well. Probably Dr. Araya can speak more to this. Otherwise, we are ready in all the senses, and we are also trying to leverage this VODAN MVP intervention. We're trying to position it as a response to the crisis that we are having, because the health facilities also saw a value in making their recordings to be electronic, unlike the challenge that we were having earlier. So I can say that we are in a good position. Dr. Araya will talk more on the agreement process and other issues. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, Putu. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, right.
Yeah. I think Samson explained it very well, and Gato can add later. The only issue I want to make an emphasis is that one, in Tigray, we are going phase by phase. We have 10 health facilities for this VODAN Africa deployment. So the earlier proposal was to include health facilities out of Maqala, out of the city. And these health facilities found out of Maqala are well in a radius of 100 kilometers from Maqala. But now, because of the transportation and other related challenges, we revised our proposal, and the 10 health facilities will be from Maqala. There are different, different levels of health facility. We have a referral hospital, general hospital, primary hospital, and health centers. And if necessary, we can also consider private health facilities, so that we will have 10 health facilities as as the initial proposal. But the new proposal is we will go phase by phase. Instead of going for a deployment of 10 health facilities, we will start with either, and we will add the next health facility based on the learning at either. And one of the critical issues that we learned is that the specification of the VODAN MVP with the RAM and other specifications, we find it very difficult to install or deploy in the existing computers in the health facilities, in the OPDs. The existing computers that we can mobilize through the with consultation of the responsible persons, the specification they have could not accommodate, could not handle the VODAN MVP specifications. So as Samson has mentioned, we are able to deploy in either, but we are also thinking on a solution. I will give the chance for Gato and Samson to reflect, because if the VODAN MVP specifications are not, we are not able to install on existing computers, available computers in the health facilities, we were thinking if there is a need to modify or to make some amendment into the VODAN MVP specification, in particular for the Tigray or Maqala side. The work is not yet done, but we want to pose this as a proposal to the whole VODAN Africa team, and the Maqala team will consider this revision of the specification in the VODAN MVP. I'm not a technical person. I will let Gato and speak on the idea of making some amendments so that we will be able to deploy VODAN Africa in existing low spec computers. Thank you.
Yeah, hi Putu, and hi everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think Samson and Dr. Araya have put our idea very well, but maybe to add some, I would like to start from the correction. So in Maqala, we have 10 facilities, not 20. Maybe Putu, you need to correct that in the current slide. And yeah, maybe you can make it 1 out of 10, because as Samson put it well, either is already, we can consider it as deployed, because we gave the installation disk, the operating, the image to the IT staff, and they are, as we speak, they are installing it. So to go to the idea that we want to propose, that as we all know, CEDAR requires huge specification, especially on the RAM. So because of the issues we are currently facing in Tigray, we want to maybe develop a new approach. I mean, we can replace the cedar parts and we can replace with very minimum software that requires minimum specification, computer specification. In this regard, I mean, cedar, we can use it, as we all know, we use it for creating templates and make the templates fair. And if we are able to do these both things using another approach without cedar, that would be possible to replace cedar as we go along. So what we are thinking is to replace cedar to capture data and make it fair with a new software that we are going to develop here, so that we will able to install the MVP in very minimal computer specification. This could be a new solution for VODAN. Regarding the agreements, we have 2 agreements, not agreements for each facilities. One agreement is for IDER, because IDER is a specialized hospital, which is a university hospital. It has its own management, and the Tigray Regional Health Bureau controls the other facilities. So the Tigray Regional Health Bureau is responsible to sign the agreements. So in our case, we have 2 agreements. In effect, we have 2 agreements. They are already signed. So we can take the like this,
Thank you. We can consider 10 all of the health facilities, because Tigray Regional Health Bureau also like supervise the others health facilities, right? So have 2 agreement, but for 10 health facilities.
Of course,
Great.
Putu, I think what's important, and what has been said by the Mekele team, is maybe if you review, just make notes for what is the key thing they have said. So again, we don't have to keep repeating in the next session. There are about, I think, 12 items they have raised. If we can include that under Mekele, then we know what we are talking about. For example, one of the points that raised by Dr. Raya and now Getu is, instead of traveling 100 kilometers for health facilities, they have consolidated them around Mekele by picking 10 health facilities. Is that so, Dr. Raya, Dr. Getu?
Yes, Dr. Reginald.
Yes, so that update is so important, so that anybody reading the slides can know, okay, Mekele out of 10, they have been able to deploy 1, and now they're working around Mekele, all the health facilities, clinics connected with Mekele University Referral Hospital, and hence the importance of at least deploying in one health facility as a demo for the others.
Dr. Reginald, after this meeting, I will create another update this slide, and as always, send it to you, and please give me the comment on that. I take a note about that, but I'm not directly change it here, because so many to-do lists. So
no, it's okay.
I'm just making notes.
Just that
summarize.
Yeah, just that when you do the summary, capture those 10 very important points, because that's what shows how we're moving towards the minimum viable product. There's a lot of progress made, a change of strategy, but these are the achievables. This is what we have achieved. Then that will be very good for us. We call it engineering language and social language. Sometimes are different.
Yeah,
All right.
sure. I will update this slide.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
just to because we only have 1 hour and it's already 20
Yeah,
minutes left,
fine.
so I will
No,
yeah,
just take notes. Take
yeah.
notes. Yeah.
I will take a notes and send it to you, Dr. Reginald. And let's move to Somalia. I don't know what is the update from Somalia, Dr. Reginald, because
I think
yeah.
there's an ongoing discussion, so we may jump that for now. Professor Miriam has already had a meeting with Jamal, and so there's a discussion ongoing. Yeah.
Okay. And is Kuda is here? Kuda Kwasi.
Dr. Bernard is here.
Yeah, Dr. Bernard, could you give us an update, because I know that the agreement is almost done. It is from Prof. The information is from Prof. Miriam. So could you share it to us? Dr. Bernard, you can go ahead. Oh, Dr. Bernard is, well, he was in the meeting, but I don't know, he's not rejoined the meeting. But the last update from Zimbabwe, maybe it's for both country coordinator. The agreement almost signed, and Prof. Miriam said it yesterday about that. Do you have any other information, Dr. Reginald? Because I don't know what is the.
Well, I think it's Bernard and Ronald who communicate to Professor Miriam, so they'll give us an update in due time.
Yeah, let's move to Liberia then. Well, I tried to contact Liberia last week, and I've sent an email and also CC to Prof. Miriam, but Julia replied, but she said that she will contact me to give an update, but I don't know why she's still not calling me today for the update. So let's move to Tanzania. So for Tanzania, what is the last update, Dr. Regina? Do you know about that? Because I remember that there is a demonstration in Tanzania, but what is the last progress there?
Well, Dr. Jeremiah said the deployment was successful. Then he assigned somebody from his office to be attending VODAN meetings, but I think the gentleman hasn't been able to join us. So the last few weeks, Dr. Jeremiah has been said that everything is okay.
Okay. Okay, so
was able to help them.
Yeah, I assume the agreement also okay.
The agreement they have not yet signed, but should be okay. But they have not talked about the agreement yet.
Okay, so I will make a new. Well, this is the summary, but maybe I will change it a bit, because now we have just like what Mekele team said. So Ethiopia in Mekele, there is one already deployed, and for the agreement it is 10 out of 10. So we have now around not around 28.6%. So this is the already deployed facilities, and not yet deployed about 71.4%. So for the number, it is 27 health facilities deployed. It is from Uganda 3, Nigeria 21, Kenya 2, and Ethiopia in Mekele 1. We hope we have Addis next week. And Tanzania 1, but so we have 28 in total, and for the assignment we have 6.7% signed and 32% in progress, and no update or not started the agreement around 60%. it is around the sign agreement. It's about 14 health facilities. So in progress is 29 health facilities. And there is no update around 46 health facilities. So that's the summary. I will update the summary there. And what is the important things is about video demonstration. So we can make sure that we shows that the implementation is success in the health facilities. So this is my proposal, Dr. Reginald. You can comment, or other country coordinator could comment about this. So first, the deadline is I hope it's we can collect I can collect all of the videos on Friday. Then we can show it on next Tuesday's meeting. So the showcase in Tuesday's meeting. And my plan, we basically we want to answer this checklist. So my plan is to like not my plan, but my proposal is to record a data clerk. First, introduce data clerk name and what is the position of data clerk, what is the position in the health facilities, and also what is the health facility name. And then after data clerk introduce their self, then the data clerk explain what kind of data that they will input to the system, just like introducing the data type. And then data clerk open the form. So someone need to like take a video about this. Data clerk open the form, and we hope that the form and the desktop screen is quite clear in the video. And then open the form and entry the data that they are explained before. Entry the data, and the last one is saving the data. And the data clerk open the dashboard and show the aggregate updated. So that's my proposal. What do you think, Dr. Reginald? And maybe there is a comment from country coordinator. So this is the structure of the video.
Maybe I think it's a good approach. It's a very good approach, Putu. Maybe also having reviewed the video from Nigeria, Kenya, and you can also just say, well, from the video we received, maybe this bit is missing. Then it's easy to upgrade. Then those who have not done anything, then they can follow this format, so that we are actually making progress rather than going back many steps. Because I saw the video from Nigeria was really good. And then the one done by Seth, I think, could easily pass. But what you are trying to show is that this is the minimum viable product we've been able to achieve. So this is what we're explaining we have done per country. That's my quick comment, Putu.
Yeah, Abdullahi raised his hand. Do you want to say something, Abdullahi?
Yeah, I think it's in the same light as Dr. Regina said. I remember you had a similar guide during deployment, yeah, where you asked that this be done, for which the Nigerian team have tried to do anyways. So yeah, it's a good thing, and then we should get it done as soon as possible.
Yeah, do you mean that the structure that I shared before, Abdullahi?
Yes, the one you shared before is similar, isn't it?
No, it is not similar. It is like only like showing that the VODAN action, but it is not too detailed about how the data clerk entry I mean, like what is the data type and what is how's the data clerk like open the form and then input it. There is no input activity in the previous video, only computer and the data clerk. So it shows nothing. I mean, like only like the folder is already deployed there, but not the action of data clerk. This is quite I made this because we want to we want to answer this
Yeah.
checklist. Yeah.
Do you have the former one?
Sorry?
Do you have the previous one?
Yeah, I have the previous one.
If you can just show, I'm just thinking.
Oh yeah, I mean like I will check it one by one, but most of them are not about. I mean like maybe Nigeria have one video about that, but others are not specifically
No,
talk about
I
the
agree.
data.
Like, okay, so no problem. We just go with this.
Yeah, but I will check it, Abdullahi, for you, and then if there is a video that can cover that, so you don't need to do the video. But now we need to really exact about the number of video that we will create. From Uganda, is it possible to have all of the health facilities, or what do you think, Mariam?
I think Puto, just what you were saying is that if we have deployed in 10 health facilities, would it be possible to do a demo of one, but then also show just an image what has been done in the other 9?
Okay.
But it's a question again, we need advice maybe from Professor Francisca and Professor Miriam. But I recall the meeting of March when we discussed this was that we deploy in one and scale to the others. So if we demonstrate that we have achieved in one, then show the image in the others. And if there are any teething problem, then we know that this facility has issues. I think that is part of the minimum viable product. Yeah.
Yeah. So then we expect one from each health facility, one from each country, right, Dr. Regina? From Uganda, Nigeria, Kenya, Ethiopia, based on our data here. So because we have 4 health facilities deployed. Oh, what about Tanzania? Can we do that in Tanzania? Because the communication is quite not like active with Tanzania. What do you think, Dr. Regina?
I could just add it there. Just add it.
Okay.
Add it Tanzania.
Okay. Well, what I will do next is to check the previous video. Is it cover all of the checklist? But I assume like most of them are not, because it is quite different structure from the previous video. So we expect this country to have one video to demonstrate the VODAN Africa in the health facilities. So Prof. Francisca is not here, Dr. Regina, and I don't want to make a team repeat it once again about this. So what do you think about this,
No,
Dr. Regina?
I think it requires another kind of discussion, because they already touched on it. They already shared something. But what's the question here? What's the question we want to discuss? So going through the notes, we have looked at this sometime back in March, when the Samson demonstrated very clearly the two differences. But what is it that we want to answer? So there has to be a particular question that's clearly stated to demonstrate that. And this is the clarity we need. So perhaps for now, this question can be pushed to next week, or when Professor Francisca and Professor Miriam are there, then we just do the review. And that slide presented by Getu and Samson on the same can also be retrieved, so that we have a look and see. Because we already foresaw that there will be a problem. But then we also foresaw that we can meet the minimum viable product using this.
Puto, can I jump in? This is Samson.
Yeah, Samson, you can go ahead.
One correction on what you've written here. The functionality of integrating DHIS2 is included in the image. What's not included in the image is DHIS itself. And DHIS is an external system. and it's not supposed to be part of our MVP. That's what we've been trying to explain. So to be able to demonstrate it to our partners, we may need access to the DHIS systems that are already functional in various countries. And it required them to have access like username and password. Our data stewards, most of them couldn't have access to the DHIS system for bureaucratic and other reasons. And there was a plan to at least have it as a demo purpose so that we convince the MOHs in different countries to allow our MVP to be easily integrated with HMIS, because at the end of the day, the data that's generated needs to be used. Like the vision of VODAN is to be able to make data usable for reporting, for research, and for many purposes. And one of the predominant reports is sending reports to the HIS2. That's why we have the functionality implemented as part of our MVP. So in all the images in all countries, this functionality is already implemented as part of the MVP. The three key part would be how to do demonstration of our MVP integration with DHIS. Maybe if it's helpful, there is a video that we made based on our site on how our MVP sends data to DHIS2. I'll probably share it with you, Putu, and you can share it with others. And others, we can also probably make with Getu, we can also make a separate video on how to do this integration step by step, a separate video. But for demonstration purpose, I can send you the already available video. I don't know if that's helpful.
I think it's helpful. I think it's helpful. What we need to do, maybe we push it to next week, that we can even have a bit of demonstration as an agenda to be able to ask the right questions. Yeah.
Yeah, and as always, I'm sorry, I will change a bit about. To be honest, I don't have so much time to. I will try to re-summarize tomorrow, and I hope everything is covered. And I will send it to Dr. Reginald and you, Samson, get to check the DHIS2 problem, because at least we have a good summary for next week. And then the last issue is about special issue update. So please check each of the please check the email from Luana, because Luana tried to confirm the profile of the order. So please check the email and please reply Luana with the information of your profile. And that's all. Is there anything to add? Do you want to add something, Dr. Reginald, about this?
No, I think the information is clear that if you received an email about the book that is coming out, then contact Luana with that email there. I think many people have already carried out the exercise, and we hope at least by Friday. I think Professor Miriam is pushing that at least by tomorrow, all of us should be ready. So to keep up. Thank you, Putu.
Okay, thanks, Dr. Reginald. Is there any question or comment? So we have the next deadline is the video demonstrate the VODAN Africa to cover this checklist. But I will try to check the previous video, and I will inform as soon as possible. And also we expect the video from these 5 countries. And if I can collect the video on Friday or maybe Saturday latest for latest deadline, so it will be okay for the Tuesday showcase.
So slide number 22, you're able to share. in
Sorry?
the slide number 22 with the instructions. You are able to share with
Oh
everyone?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure. I will share it.
All right. So
Yeah.
thank you.
So thanks everyone to join the meeting, and I will share the video recording this week. And see you next week in the showcase. And let's yeah, the term is break our leg to finish this before we have a long break. Thanks everyone.
Thank you, Putu. And thanks everyone for being present. Thank you.
Thanks everyone. Bye.